Good morning, friends, and thank you very much for joining me today for another superhero portrait. We will be drawing Black Panther, Chadwick Boseman today. There are a couple of things that are pretty new for me that I have not done before, so this will be exciting. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Ideally subscribe, that would make my day. Thank you very much, and let's start. So we're starting with a very high-speed time-lapse here, because we messed up in the first streams. That's why this picture was created in 3 streams actually. So I started, as you can see already, with a lot of detail, and I just messed up because I could not correct it then anymore. If you look at the left eye, his right eye, it is just completely wonky. It is completely out of place. It was not salvageable. So we started new on the second stream, but this was actually something I did before the second stream so that we had a starting point and the viewers did not have to sit through the beginning anymore. So now this is almost... yeah, so now this is where we started the second stream. I apologize very much that you will see in the second stream recording a lot of my head. I changed the position of my camera and it did not work out that well. I had to change again for the second stream, but I tried to cut a lot of my head out of this recording. It didn't work everywhere and I would have lost a lot of drawing progress if I deleted it all. So I'm very sorry. I hope you can forgive me. You see here that we started already with a lot of proportion work, so that the eyes had more or less the right position, the right size. The same as with the nose and the mouth, I measured that a lot so that we definitely would have a good result, or the best result possible in the second and the third stream. Surprisingly, actually, the result of the second stream, apart from the wonky position of the eye, it looks very similar to the result in the first stream. So that's pretty interesting. I seem to have a certain baseline quality by now, I would say. So that's probably a good thing. Concentrated in the first stream on all the shading, everything in the face, apart from the hair. Yes, eyebrows are hairs and the eyelashes are hairs, but that's everything we did in the first stream. I've never drawn somebody with this dark of a complexion before, so this was new for me. I have a pretty lightweight style. When you look at skin shading, there is always a lot of white that I leave for the contrast actually with eyes and hair and everything. So I like to work a lot with white. I could not do it in this case obviously, so this was a first. And I'm pretty happy how it turned out, so let me know in the comments what you think. This then was basically the result of the second stream, which would have been originally the first stream. We reached around the same level of detail, the same level of completeness that we did in the first one, before we decided to ditch that. So then I was thinking, there you see the comparison for a second, with the wonky eye and the correct eye, so that is pretty interesting actually. Yeah, and this is the third the third stream. First time I'm doing this type of hairstyle. So I actually watched a tutorial before this, so I would be able to do this. It looked pretty easy enough and it worked out quite well. So in the end it's all about small circles. You just have to use different strength of pencils and then be patient enough, which is always an issue for me, to just layer them on top of each other until you have the darkness you need. We have a lot of light reflection on the left side of the hair here of Black Panther, so we leave more white there to shine through the hair. But still there have to be a lot of different levels, so it does not just look like a fish lay his eggs on his head, so there are a little bit of complexities in there, but I am decently happy with how it turned out. Next, of course, the beard. Never a big fan of that. I say that every time. So, but it has to be done. This beard looked a bit different also, a bit more curly, but I definitely have to work on my beards and watch some tutorials there. If you have a good tutorial, let me know on my Discord. Not necessarily ideally down in the comments with links, that is often recognized as spam. So visit my Discord. I would be very happy to see you there. And then we finally neared completion. We shaded the hair, we put in a little bit more contrast with the darkest pencil, the black stone that I have. We also call it now Mrs. Squeaky in the stream because it is squeaking a lot. Some contrast lines, and then we were done. And this is the finished result. Considering the circumstances, I'm very happy with it. It's the first time I've done this kind of hairstyle, and it looks okay. I can improve on that, but for a first time, can't complain really. And overall, I'm just satisfied. I hope you too. If so, give me a thumbs up, ideally subscribe to not miss out on future portraits. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.